And the police state ends with me. And we made it one more day. Today, I'd like to tell you about a couple of false narratives I've been hearing from some folks that want to shift the blame away from the Bartlesville Police State for all their immoral and illegal activities. The first blame shift is how some people are trying to make this about how I should be quiet. That the real problem is me talking about the corruption, not the Bartlesville Police State and government corruption itself. You know how some like to attack the whistleblowers by saying, well, if you would stop rocking the boat, then things would calm down and be okay. So it is really your fault for speaking up about corruption, not the corruption itself. I know it makes no sense, but these people seem to rationalize it in their messed up minds, that it's really just a personal dislike of me and that I should just be quiet, because if I was quiet, then magically it would all be better and go away. Like what happened didn't happen and the corruption isn't ongoing, which is just lying to yourself. If you're thinking that, you're just lying to yourself. The second blame shift is some folks trying to say the Bartlesville police don't like me because I was running for Bartlesville City Council on an anti-police platform, when that is entirely false. And remember, I was raised by a retired police officer. I happen to have loved a police officer, completely respect him, and what he did. So pretending like I'm anti-police and that's my platform, come on, that's ignorant. But it's not just ignorant, not just knowing the facts, it's lies. It's just lies. My speaking out, this YouTube channel and Facebook page are a response to the Bartlesville Police State and Bartlesville government and others' corruption. Watching the videos from the beginning makes that abundantly clear. But then truth and honesty are not what some are looking for. Just more reasons for the corruption, along with reasons to continue the corruption by pretending that, putting the cart before the horse, saying that, well, the police didn't like you because you didn't like the police. You were running on an anti-police platform for Bartlesville City Council. That's why the police came after you. What? That's completely stupid. That's not factual. Just watching a few videos from the start, just a few of the videos tell you that's a lie. But they know it's a lie. Moving on. And do let me repeat again, as I keep getting asked, no, I'm no longer running for Bartlesville City Council. I haven't been running for many, many months now, because I'm not safe campaigning door to door as I was, not safe from the Bartlesville police. Also, I have never and will never put in an application to be appointed to any elected public position, city council or otherwise, and even if I was asked to, I would turn it down. I do not believe it is appropriate to be appointed to a position that should require a vote of the citizens. That goes against democracy. In my opinion, that goes against democracy. If the law allows it and others want to be appointed, then that is their business. But I will not do it. And I've said that about 15 times now. Have I made myself clear? Or is it just people not watching the videos, pretending they're watching them and going out and lying? It's as clear as I can possibly make it. So any statements otherwise are lies. But I've been dealing with these lies with the Bartlesville police and all their minions and the government here for going on 15 months now. They're just liars. They would lie when the truth would serve them better. Because believe me, at this point, the truth would serve you a lot better than these lies. People know now, there's evidence, absolute, irrefutable evidence. You're corrupt. Back to the topic now. There is just no getting around the fact that some people are going to continue to try to justify the illegal, immoral, civil and human rights breaches by the Bartlesville Police State, especially the media, as it is not convenient for the media to report on police corruption, as they like good relations with the police to get stories from them to keep selling those papers. Some of the most aggressively rude people to me have been media. They don't want to hear this. They want me shut up, because every time somebody watches one of these videos and they say, why hasn't the media reported on this? They have to explain and try to make a good excuse for why they're not reporting on this corruption. And their main excuse is, oh, he's a crackpot, we don't believe him. They say, bring forward more evidence, Mark. Bring us more evidence. I bring forward evidence, people now know. And now they're not saying bring forward more evidence, they're just attacking me now. Oh, I don't believe him, I don't believe it. It's not convenient for the media to be reporting on police corruption, because as soon as they do, the police will stop feeding them stories. But their stories are often absolute lies. The media knows that. But the media apparently believes that the word of a lying police officer is good enough of an investigation for them to call it fact and report on it. But they can get absolute evidence of police corruption, and they'll just attack the person reporting it. Shame on you. You're just minions for the government. So some want to blame the whistleblower. That is common, extremely common. It's to be expected, and frankly, to be taken with a grain of salt and ignored. And if need be, telling the people to jog on. The police state ends with me. And with that said, I'll see you tomorrow.